How does sound change affect etymology of words? Have you ever wondered how the sounds of words can change over time and what that means for their origins? Sound change is a fascinating aspect of language that plays a significant role in etymology. Let's break it down. Sound change refers to shifts in how speech sounds are pronounced within a language as it evolves. These changes can happen in a systematic way or be more random. When sounds change, they can alter the phonetic forms of words, which impacts how we understand their history and meaning. At the heart of etymology is the study of where words come from and how they have developed over time. Sound change is essential in this process because it modifies pronunciation, which can lead to changes in spelling and meaning. There are different types of sound changes that can affect etymology. For example, phonetic change directly alters how sounds are articulated. A vowel might shift from one quality to another, changing how a word sounds. Another type is phonological change, which affects the system of sounds in a language. This can include mergers, where two distinct sounds become one, or splits, where one sound evolves into two different phonemes. Spelling pronunciation is another interesting aspect. This occurs when the way a word is pronounced shifts to match its written form, especially after borrowing from another language. A good example is the English word Arctic, which came from Latin through Middle French. Originally, it did not have the K sound, but as the spelling changed, so did the pronunciation. Sound changes can also be influenced by the phonetic environment, meaning they might only affect certain sounds in specific contexts. Over time, these changes accumulate, making modern words look and sound quite different from their ancestral forms. Etymologists often reconstruct older forms of words by comparing cognates, which are words in related languages that share a common origin. They analyze systematic sound correspondences to trace back to the roots of words. A classic example from historical linguistics is Grimm's law. This law describes a set of consonant shifts in the Germanic language family. It explains how certain consonants in Proto-Indo-European changed predictably to create the sounds we find in Germanic languages today. Understanding these sound changes allows etymologists to accurately trace the evolution of words and their origins. Recognizing sound changes is practical too. It helps identify relationships between words across different languages, explains why some spellings and pronunciations seem irregular, and aids in reconstructing the history and original meanings of words. In essence, sound change shapes the etymology of words by transforming their pronunciation over time. This transformation can affect their form, spelling, and sometimes even their meaning. Take the word night, for instance. It was once pronounced with a clear K sound, but sound changes led to the silent K we use today, reflecting its historical pronunciation and origin.